I was going to talk about LGBT pride, which is very important, but everybody's going to talk about LGBT pride. So I'm going to talk about a story from my youth. When I was 15 years old, I did not want to be gay. This was in the 1960s. I didn't know any gay people, or at least anyone I knew to be gay. There were no gay characters on TV. There were no openly gay athletes or doctors or astronauts. All I had were stereotypes and fears. So who would want to be gay? Now I knew that I was attracted to men, couldn't miss that. So I tried to argue against it. I would tell myself, this is just a phase, I'll get over it. And that would work for about 6 months. And then when it didn't work anymore, I'd say, well, maybe I am this way, but I will never tell anyone as long as I live. It'll be my secret forever. And I'd stick with that for 6 months, and then I'd say, maybe it's just a phase. It was sort of a sine curve of denial. One day I was talking on the phone to my friend Gail. She's one of my best friends, and we talked on the phone every day. She always wanted to know which boys in our class liked which girls. Anyway, we were talking about secrets, and I said, I have a secret that I'll never tell anybody. And she said, oh, what is it? Because that's what she was like. Of course, I didn't tell her, no matter how much she insisted. But the thing you have to know about my high school crowd is they never forgot anything. So about once a year, every year, Gail would say, so what's that secret you're never going to tell anybody? And I'd say, cut it out already. Now let's jump ahead about 15 years. I finally broke out of my sine curve. I decided, yes, I was gay. I was going to live my life as a gay man the best I could. And that involved telling people, first other gay people, then some straight friends. Later on, entire television audiences, but we'll set that aside for now. But I was living in California then, and Gail was still back in New York, and we didn't talk much. Now, Gail had lived her own life, of course. She had 2 very serious boyfriends, the kind you think you might wind up marrying, who both broke up with her by saying, you know what? I just realized I'm gay, which was something of a shock, but she stayed close friends with both of them and wound up learning way more about the gay community than I did back then. In some ways, she's more gay than I was, only straight. In 1984, I was visiting my parents in New York, and Gail came over. And I took her into the backyard, and I said, there's something I have to tell you. I'm gay. And she said, oh, okay. And then I said, by the way, that secret I was never going to tell anybody, that was it. And Gail got furious. That was it? I waited 15 years for that? You couldn't come up with something more interesting? And then we rolled on the ground laughing. Gail and I are still friends. She got married to a guy who has never found a reason to say, hey, I'm gay. And we all sort of hope he never does. She's been completely supportive of me and of my boyfriend, who is now my husband, for all these years. And I have other straight high school friends I'm still close with, and they've all been supportive too. Why was I so set on not being gay when I was 15? Well, because the world I was living in gave me the message that that was supposed to be shameful and hidden. I believed that for a long time. So here's another secret. Gay pride is not just being proud that you're gay. I mean, big deal. Gay pride is when you stand up to that message and reject it. When you say, I've got nothing to be ashamed about and nothing to hide. And you know what? Gay pride isn't just for gay people. It's for anybody who takes a stand against that message of homophobia. Everyone who treats LGBT people with respect and dignity and acceptance and love, they're all entitled to a share of gay pride. So happy LGBT Pride Month to me, and to all you good and decent people out there, and of course to Gail. I love you too.
That's it for this month's edition of Outlook Video. To find all our archived segments from the past several years of Outlook Video, go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/OutlookVideo. and click on the subscribe button to get future notification of all our new segments as we post them.
And you can friend us on Facebook at facebook.com/OutlookVideo. Outlook Video is made possible by support from viewers like you and talented volunteers behind the camera. We close with performance artist Xavier Tascano's music video, Throw Me Away. From all of us here at Outlook Video, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month. Bye for now.
Bye.